From the broadcast studio in the Department of Mass Communication at North Carolina Central University, this is Central News.
Hello Eagles, welcome to a new week of Central News. I'm Aiysha Bah. This week we'll dwell into the life of a professor with an extraordinary background in video production and theater. Tia knows with more.
Theater and video production may go hand in hand. I will introduce you to Mr. Kenneth Hinton Sr., a professor who's experienced the best of both worlds. Mr. Hinton is a Raleigh native. He attended North Carolina A&T University for some time and then was drafted into the U.S. Army. Later, he moved to California for 25 years. During his time, he was a producer and director for broadcast television. He also worked with ESPN, PBS programs, and won 3 awards for television documentary. Mr. Hinton later received his master's in dramatic arts at the University of Santa Barbara, where he also worked with theater and video department. He had an extensive career in California, he says.
It's the most rewarding thing to work in jobs that you love doing, and you got paid.
Mr. Hinton returned to Raleigh and taught at Shaw University and later began teaching multiple theater classes at North Carolina Central University. He currently has a nonprofit called Agape. The organization is in its 3rd season of producing plays. Through all of his experiences, he's had 2 wonderful careers that he loved, he says. Mr. Hinton will also be directing a new show for the NCCU Theater called One Monkey Don't Stop No Show. Reporting for Central News, Tia Knowles.
Up next, our Lady Eagles tennis team have made it halfway through their season and currently partaking in the MEAC come-ups. Let's go to the court with Amara Harrell to check up on our Lady Eagles.
The NCCU women's tennis team has had a shaky start to their season, but they plan on racking up some wins within the next couple weeks.
As the Eagles are working on bringing up their record, they have experienced some adversity with injuries. A common injury for tennis players consists of tennis elbow, a painful injury where the tendons in the elbow are overloaded by quick and repetitive motion of the wrist and arm.
We need to get our girls back healthy. We're missing 2 or 3 girls.
Regardless of the injuries they have faced, the Lady Eagles each have some personal goals to work towards. Some are focusing on getting healthy, while others are focusing on their technique in order to bring them to their final and common goal.
The final goal is for us to win a ring. We have a championship potential team, so our goal is to see that through.
The MEAC tournament consists of all MEAC teams since they got rid of the North and South. The Eagles will compete in 4 matches over the course of 3 days. Competition will be quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the final championship.
The Lady Eagles will compete in the MEAC tournament starting in May, and they plan on soaring to victory and bringing home a ring. Reporting for Central News, I'm Mara Harrell.
For the past 2 years, students have been dealing with the struggles of COVID. NCCU has provided financial assistance for its Eagles. Marcellus Harris with more.
NCCU students are receiving a National CARES Act funding right before going on spring break. In 2 disbursements, they should receive $1,300 for the spring semester.
These funds can be used for tuition, food, housing, healthcare, and childcare. The first disbursement will be sent out on February 25th. And the second on March 31st.
The CARES HERF funding provided resources to help students at North Carolina Central survive and thrive during the pandemic.
Funding assistance was given to all students with a valid FAFSA and to those who met the Title IX eligibility requirements. Students who are not eligible to receive these funds are those who are taking classes online.
I think it was very beneficial to our students. We had several different initiatives that we used. For example, the housing grant, which helps students be able to stay on campus and reduce their costs. We also we're doing now free summer school to help students pay for summer school and eventually graduate sooner or lower their costs and just help with reducing debt overall.
NCCU executives hope that students will benefit greatly from these disbursements and ask that they reserve some funds for future terms. Be on the lookout for the funds that will be dispersed by direct deposit or mail. This is Marcellus Harris, and this is Central News.
The semester has been violence-free thus far, but when danger lurks, NCCU Eagles step up to make sure everyone is safe. Nike Martin talks to students on how they protect the nest.
Thank you. This semester, NCCU students haven't received many crime alerts, and that's a great thing. NCCU had its first incident a month ago. The university had received a bomb threat which had the campus shaken up. During that time, it's important to stay calm, and nobody had to understand this more than the RAs of residential life.
Role as a residential assistant. My description is to basically help students on campus aid in their everyday life while they're living inside the dormitories. How do I play my role effectively? I communicate a lot through GroupMe. I do desk duty, room checks, and just here to help students on campus as best as I can in whatever ways possible. In the case of the bomb threat on January 5th, my job would be to make sure that all the students are off campus, they're not inside their dorms.
The campus police also do their part to ensure the safety of the students and professors as well. Ways they ensure safety are by making themselves available throughout the campus.
Public safety consists of making sure students, staff, and faculty are safe and can prosper in a safe environment, making sure everybody is doing what they need to do from a day-to-day basis to keep everyone safe.
The phrase, "not all heroes wear capes," holds some truth to it. RAs, campus police, professors, and students all face challenges to ensure the safety of one another.
In the midst of danger, it's important to follow the guidelines you've been provided. For more information about campus safety, you can visit the university website under the tab Campus Police. And in case of an emergency, you can dial 919-530-6106 or 911. This is Nike Martin reporting for Central News.
That's all we have for this week with Central News. Share your stories at nccucentralnews@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Central News. Tune in every Friday on YouTube and catch us on Orca TV and Channel 3.3 for more. And always remember, an eagle earns its honor from the storms it endures. See you next week.